The GE double oven. It's 14 years old. Maybe 15. Lady came home last night. Turned the self-cleaning on. Shut the door. Poof! I came home, she had the sign up. Heating element. Busted. See some metal parts here. Got soot everywhere. There's a big flame in here and then it went out, thankfully. So hopefully it's just a matter of replacing this element from here, meaning take the screws off the top and in the back, pull it out and put a new one in. That's plan one. Plan two is I have to take the whole oven out to get to the back. And plan three is to replace the top and bottom. So we're going to try to take this off first, see what it looks like. I don't know as if when it sparked, did it do anything past that element hole right there. Doesn't look like it. So get a wet rag, wipe it, rinse the rag, wipe it, rinse the rag. That's just crazy. It's almost like little pieces of solder came down. It's real coarse. It's wild. So we're going to take these two screws out, and then there's a screw holding the whole thing to the roof of the oven. On both sides, we'll take that off, see if this will pop out. I have a better fitting socket. Looks like it's 1/4, but not all my sockets were fitting correctly. So this one looks like it should fit. There we go. And always put my parts on a little magnetic tray so I don't lose them. This might pull out. See what it looks like up there. Okay, what it looks like is this side and this side are clipped in, and then there's some kind of probe here, probably temperature probe. I think there's another screw here to take off to separate it in here from its clamp. It's mounted into some clamp that's attached to here. Let's take that nut out. That comes apart. Alright, got it out. Let me show you what it looks like, of course. Here's some of the stuff that fried when this thing separated. You can see. It's like that. And then the wires coming out of the back wall. It's this little clamp. A slide on clip like that. Well, this side, this clamp is still on to the wire. But this side, either I just pulled it out or it's separated. So I need to go dig, see if I can find the other head, if it's still attached to the wire coming out of the wall. If it's not, that's a lot more work. I can actually stick my finger in that hole, feel the end of the wire, but I can't grab it with this little grabber or the needle now, so I can't get in far enough, so I'm going to take the door off. So to take the door off, it's on a hinge and you have a little clamp here, clip, pull it back, and then go all the way back, and then this, when we lift the door up, this should come out and back. Hook here. Another one on this side. Pull this back all the way down, and we should be able to lift the whole door, pull it out. There we go. Now I can get closer. See if I can feel that wire. I hope it hasn't fallen down. Yep, right there. Oh, got it. Yay. All right. There's one black wire. I don't feel another one. And then two orange tied together. So I have these little clamps I'm putting on it to keep it from falling back through. And I'm confident enough now that everything's okay. I don't see any char or anything in there. And I checked with Joe, shout out, who checked with Keith, shout out. He had just replaced a similar element. Said, yeah, two orange wires on one side, one black wire on the other. Here's a little disconnect clip. Here's a disconnect clip that broke off the wire. See a little bit of the wire inside of it. It's just going to slide over this. I found these at Ace Hardware. I'm going to put it on the wire, clamp it on, and then slide these on here. I'm going to check the other side, make sure it's okay too. Not sure why this has one, this has two. Maybe it's because on the other side there's actually two wires coming into it, so I guess that's just the parts they had, but on this side there's only one wire. So that clip is still good. I need to fix this clip right here. You can see it. This is called a piggyback clip. So you see this little edge that's on here. I presume that's maybe to clip another one in here. In any case, I don't need that. I'm just going to flatten it down. I'm going to get this and just sort of twist it on there. And I'm going to get a heavy pliers and crimp it on there. Make sure it's close as possible to the insulation. Now you need to pull, make sure that is not coming off. That's on there strong. Okay. I'm going to line that I'm going to line that probe. Tighten it back in there. Nice and tight. Now we're going to put the two clips on. Careful they don't fall back into the wall. And then put the two screws back in. Screws go in the bottom holes. Get that pushed on here. Get the other side. A lot of room to work here. Go in there. Push this pin. Little unit. Now we'll screw those in. All right, I see the hole right there. I'm not going to tighten it all the way. I'm going to get two back ones started and then the two top ones started. Tighten this one down, tight. Tighten this one down, tighten, and tighten the two back ones. When you're putting this little sensor back on, there looks like there's a little slot in the top of this oven. It goes down just a little bit. And then right here on the right side, there's like a little clip. You want to make sure this brass looking piece is behind this little clip on the right side. There isn't one on the other side. It just sits flush this little lip. And it seems like it goes down a little bit. That's in there tight. Everything's tight. Good to go. Time to put the door back on the oven. You can see inside of here, there's a little edge right here. There's a horizontal pin here, and there's also one higher in the back. I think what happens when we push it in, this one little groove here goes on top of the bottom pin, and when this is going to open, this will get caught on the top pin. I think that's how it works. But in any case, this is locked in position. When we are going to put it in, we're going to take this little brake. It's keeping the, I think, the hinge from falling this way. We'll get it locked in there. We're going to open this back up and slide it back up. So push this in. We're going to have the, when we push it in, we're going to have the door about 30 degrees open, in open position. put it in, and then lay it back down to full open position. Both sides in, 30 degrees, and then open. Okay, it caught. We'll lift this up, push it back. Lift the other side up and push it back. It's on. Now we're ready to turn the power back on and test it. Okay, it got to 200. That was quick. Gonna try it on broil. You can smell, and you can see the smoking a little bit. It's new. We'll go broil high. Those things turn orange. We put the broiler on high, see if the elements, you can see them starting to turn orange. Let's say we're good to go. Let them clean off a bit.